Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some more multiplayer online racing, starting today with a race at the Firwood Motor Centre. In this video it's 3 B-class races. I'm going to start by using the Raiden RS, 6 laps around here, 13 of us in the race. Up towards this dangerous corner, big hit from behind. Oh, and we've been spun. Can we hold it? Right, off we go. Bad start then. Down into 11th already. Looks like there was one car had a worse start than me and another one that didn't even make it away from the start. Apart from that, everyone's in front, so we've got a lot of catching up to do. In saying that, how many is that? 6-7 cars all gone wide at this corner, and we are all of a sudden back up into 4th place. That's what you call a quick recovery. Whoa, I've cut that too sharp. Right, let's concentrate and see if we can get anything out of this race. That car has hit the barrier or something, and that one spun as well. Couldn't sneak round the outside, but we can slip back up the inside now, up into 2nd place. Got to watch because that's right behind us and slightly inside. Gonna have to watch on this next corner as well now. If I can get round here clean. Took that as tight and as fast as I could, and the car behind has gone straight off, so I'm guessing they took a lunge and tried to take us out. Fortunately missed, so we are up into 2nd place and about 2-3 seconds behind the leader, who is there right ahead of us. Plenty of laps to try and catch them up. Can't quite see what car they're in. It's a big car though, so hopefully it's nothing too quick. 2nd and 3rd are now 6-7 seconds behind us. Start of the 3rd lap coming up. Let's see how far behind we are as we come across. Right, about 3.5 seconds behind. So let's see how far we are behind come the end of this lap, and that will give us a good indication. If we have a clean lap, and the leader does as well, it will hopefully give us a good indication about what the chances are of catching up. In saying that, they've gone wide, and we are right on the back of them. Is that Speedbird? Maybe, can't quite tell. That back wing is putting me off as to exactly what it is. I think it might be a Speedbird though. Can we get up around the outside? Got to be careful here, because as we know from one of our recent videos, if you get alongside someone here, they can drive you straight into one of those barriers as we did to someone else. Okay, well, they've had not the best of laps, so we can't really compare lap times, but all we need to know is we are right up behind them as we start the 2nd half of this race. Just having a look on the map now for the first time, see if there's any back markers coming up. Nothing too obvious. 2nd and 3rd are still 5, 6, 7 seconds behind, something like that. Yeah, there is a back marker coming up. There's a few. Back markers all seem at the moment at least to be strung well out though, so that's good. Using the brilliant grip of the Raiden to the best of its abilities here. That's where we should really be quicker than this car in front is grip round some of these corners. Car gone off there, gone straight on. In fact, there's a couple of them I think. Gets them out of our way though. Well, that was probably a better example of a clean lap between the two of us, and we're pretty much as we are, so I can certainly match this lead car. Should be able to get past. We've got 2 laps to do it. Of course, there's always the thing of it's one thing getting up alongside and even slightly past the car in front, but you've then got to get past clean. And again, they've gone slightly wide there, left me a little gap to sneak through up into the lead. I'll be careful into this slow double right hand corner here, because they might try and lunge and take us out. No, we've held it really tight, not giving them any chance whatsoever. They're still there though, still right behind us. Okay, let's brake early here because they're slightly wide, but this one coming out of ghost mode might be a bit of a problem. I could see they were just on our rear right hand side, so by holding that tight line it gave them no chance to push us out the way. But they are still there. Last lap then. Last lap, we've got to hold them off. Coming up towards this tight left hand section though, where we seem to be much quicker. So if I can get in tight and quick here. Oh, they're up the inside. That was really sneaky. Yeah, that was the clever thing to do. They've run wide there the last few laps, so they went to go up the inside and maybe try and sneak right inside us, but unfortunately didn't manage to get alongside. We need to get past this back marker, up the inside now. Hopefully they're not going to try and take us out. Here comes second. We've got to cut back underneath, and I've cut in too early. They're going to spin, fortunately. Yeah, I tried to. They shot the inside, couldn't protect it at all, so I tried to brake and cut underneath, but I think they were wise to it and braked really early as well, which blocked our path. So in the end we just pushed and spun them round. What a great race. 49.2 second best lap for ourselves, a little bit quicker than the oh, it was a Road Slayer. It was a Road Slayer in second place. Today's second online race then is going to be at the Marston Motor Centre. I've switched to the Killerbee S for this race. Don't use this car that often, but there's a couple of tracks, including this one, where I really enjoy using it. Its agility and nippiness around the corners is really useful around here. The only problem is what we've got here is not great if you get bogged down amongst the pack. Obviously you're not going to it's not great for going shoulder to shoulder with some of these other cars. Ideally I wanted to have a breakaway and get away as quickly as possible from the rest of these cars. There's a couple of tight corners here that are quite dangerous. That's one of them, but this first corner here at the end of this straight is the toughest one. We've got a big gap behind us, fortunately. You've got to brake hard here and you can easily get wiped out here. That car's gone left. We should come out ahead of them with any luck. Up into second place then, behind the leader. A few cars right behind us though, so we're going to have to still watch. Whoop. Bit of oversteer there as we put the accelerator down to try and pull away from that corner. Onto the finish straight then for the end of the second lap. Got a nice little gap behind us. Hopefully that is enough just to brake and turn in. I think it would just about be enough. Hold it really tight. Okay, we can now concentrate, see if we can chase this leader down. Slightly untidy through there, but not too bad. I think we are slowly gaining. They've run very wide there. That's obviously the best line, but taking it onto the dirt will slow them down slightly. Yeah, the Killerbee S is so agile. You can see that it's very planted, turning it around the corners. It's very responsive and pretty much just goes where you put it, whereas that car in front is having to slide and drift slightly more around these corners. They're doing a great job. Struggling to match them on some of the more open sections where they can use their power. We've got a run here though. It's coming towards this dangerous first corner, so I'm going to hang back, see if they can get pushed wide. Yeah, we can slip up the inside. It's probably the safest place for us to try and overtake. Still dangerous of course though. They're likely to try and hit us as we come round here if they're able to. They've dropped back actually. I wonder if that was that back marker, the back marker that sort of swerved across the track as we went past it. I wonder if that's got in their way and allowed us to get a couple of second lead here. Another back marker here. So yeah, I'm not going to be well past, so in which case I want to make sure I stay behind for this first dangerous corner. Last lap then, just got to get around this last lap. This car, the Killerbee S, really does work well on this track. It's so well suited to it. Like I say, you just got to make sure you don't get involved in too much in some of the battles, because obviously it's not overly well armoured, and you don't want it to be. You want it to be quick and nimble, and also a big hit on the side of a car like this could easily roll it over. We're in a nice little gap here though. We don't need to push and pass this car in front. We should be good for a win. Yeah, through for a win, and a best lap time of 36.3. We seem to be the quickest car. Yes, we were. Yeah, there's quite a few of us 36, 37 second laps, but we were the quickest car on the track. Okay, third and final online race today is going to be at the Eagles Peak Motor Park. For this one I'm switching back into the Raiden RS. Whoops, car in front didn't move and we got shunted from behind. And now these are having a right old battle. We are in flat last place then. You can see everyone in front, that's one advantage. A couple of cars gone wide there, big spinners as well. Like to try and hold it tight here. Car over on its side, couple more spinning here as well. And we are up into 6th place. One gone down the side of the ramp. It's very quick if you're able to do that. I'm not confident or skilled enough to do that. I prefer to play it safe. We are up into this chasing group now then. 4th place, leader right in the distance, going over that final jump before the last right hand corner here. That car's up the inside, so we're going to have to try and cut back underneath, but they've held a really tight line, no room. Just try and get a good run down here. Start the second lap then. Just got to watch that between us we don't battle too much and let that leader get too far ahead. They're already about 6 seconds ahead. Can we slip up the inside here? Use that one to gain a bit more speed. Yep, they're back up the inside now. They've spun themselves slightly, held it well though. Second place is possibly easing away as well. They're now 4 seconds ahead. Leader's still about 6 seconds ahead. Let's see if we get a good view of both of them down here. Yep, there's the leader going over the line now. Second place just about visible as well, going around the final corner. Okay, start of the 3rd lap then, and we've got a little gap behind us for the first time. Is there any way we can catch up some of these cars ahead? Whoa, that's not nice. That is not nice, just driving across the middle of the track there. I think they knew exactly what they were doing, and we've managed to hit the back of that one as well. It's a shame actually, because it looks like both of the leaders have been held up. In fact, one has really been held up. I think they were both held up by the cars that I was, but they've also been held up again. I didn't see if there was another back marker, so possibly they were then, after both being held up, they probably started battling with each other. The leader is still there, obviously a lot closer than they were, and the other car has now dropped back and is in 3rd place, a couple of seconds behind us. I think that's them actually. I didn't quite catch a good enough glimpse. Another car here just sitting awkwardly in the way. Couldn't quite run round cleanly on the inside of them, but we are past at least. Okay, halfway stage then. Still in touch with this leader. Have they gone wide? Is that the leader? That is the leader. They've just gone straight on at that corner. Don't know what happened there. I think they might have just caught they tried to take that corner really tight, and whether they caught the curb or just ran over the inside, whatever happened, they then just shot straight on. Whoops, we need to brake. Wasted a lot of time, and we're back into 2nd place almost immediately after being in the lead. I think there's still a lot of racing here to be done in this race. 3rd place pretty close behind as well. 4th place not too far behind. Leader has gone over the gravel, but or over the dirt, but got stuck behind them, and now we're on the outside, so just going to have to take as much pace as we can here and then carry it all the way around the outside if possible. We've got really good grip in this Raiden, and we're just about got our nose in the lead. They're back up the inside though, and we're still on the outside of course. 3rd place still right behind us as well. Haven't even got time to look where they are, but I know they're there. There they are. There they both are. What a race this has been. 3rd place now, right behind these lead 2. That hammerhead is very quick, so leader is tangling with that back marker. In fact, they both have. 2nd place is still fairly close behind. but we are up into the lead again as we come round for the start of the last lap. Last lap then. Can we hold this together? Second place, about a second behind. Third place, about 2 seconds behind. I'm watching out on these crossovers here. There's one going to be coming over the top, is there? We've missed them. That's good. Another one here. That one's nearly wrecked. I'm going to try and take it up the inside. Whoa, need to nip in front of these two. Brake hard. Second place right behind us, and the back marker reversing back over. There's been quite a few other cars in this race. Oh god, watch here, there's one coming. No, we're through. We are through. Second place still half a second behind. Third place still only a second or so behind. Need to get the power down. Have we got enough yet? They're still battling away, but we are just about gonna nick this one. What a really close race that was. Nip and tuck all the way. Few crashes here and there that kept switching the positions, but we've managed to nick the win. 57.2 second fastest lap for ourselves. Hammerhead in 4th place was much quicker, about a second quicker. Quite a few cars down in the 56 seconds, so I'm happy with that win. Well, I hope you've enjoyed those 3 online races. If you have, please like and subscribe, and see you soon.